Hey everybody, Lara Riggio here, your energy trainer, coming to you today with a question. Are you giving yourself emotional security or are you sabotaging it and keeping yourself from being able to feel protected, acknowledged, and valued? If you're doing the opposite of what your gut is telling you, to avoid somebody's anger, somebody's anxiety, somebody else's frustration in your life, you're actually denying yourself emotional security. How many times have you done that? To please others or to keep the peace? You're actually consciously or unconsciously telling your inner self over and over again that your feelings are unworthy of your own attention if you continue to do this. In essence, you're telling yourself that you don't matter and you deserve better. So I wanted to make you aware today of what emotional security is, because last year I learned the biggest lesson of my life and how to give emotional security to myself. It's been a conversation I've been having with many clients, and it's a conversation that Simone Biles had to have with herself during this Olympics. And ultimately, she chose self-love, and she's giving us all permission now to do the same thing. If a world-class athlete can do this, and she can be supported by other phenomenal athletes and public figures that we all admire and respect, like Oprah Winfrey, like Michael Phelps, we need to do this for ourselves too, okay? In my blog, I share my own story, so you can go read it there. But here I wanted to give you an exercise that can actually open up your awareness around this and clear some of the unconscious patterns that are being held in your chakras from your childhood and your past that could be keeping you from being able to provide yourself with emotional security. So what the heck is emotional security? I've written a definition for you. It's committing to assuring yourself security emotionally and physically by acknowledging when something doesn't feel safe, healthy, or in your best interest. Then it's taking action to give yourself what you need to feel protected, acknowledged, and valued. Just think for a minute. Is there any place in your life right now where you're not feeling like your feelings are acknowledged? Maybe where you're not feeling valued, or where you're not feeling protected? So as you think about any of those situations, does it bring up any anxiety, tension, constriction in your body? Because that's what we're going to work with. If you've ever made a decision that isn't aligned with your heart because you thought you should do it, because you felt guilty about not doing it, this is another example of how you're not providing yourself with emotional security. Now, these patterns, the reasons we do this is because we have patterns that are created in childhood. If we didn't have parents that were able to provide, for whatever reason, emotional security for us, we often tend to attract situations that mimic our childhood situations in an effort to heal them, grow beyond them, to give ourselves emotional security. Unfortunately, we wind up in a lot of cases repeating the same patterns because that's all we know. Because our bodies are literally habituated to do the same thing. And that's where this energy work I'm about to do with you comes in. When we focus on this and start releasing some of the energy that's driving some of those old habituated patterns that are attracting situations that mimic your childhood traumas, when we release that energy, it frees us up to make different choices, to make it easier to make choices which support our well-being, our protection, and uphold our value. So go ahead and tap in again and think about any scenario where you're not able to speak your truth and honor your heart's desires. And let's work with it. Let's work with any blocks to having that, okay? okay? So feel where you may feel any tension, constriction, anxiety related to this in your own body. And we are gonna do a chakra clearing. So you're gonna hold your forehead up here. And what you're doing is you're holding neurovascular points. These are points that can help calm a sympathetic nervous system or stress response in your body, okay? When you're stressed, blood rushes from your brain to your limbs to power fight, flight, or freeze. Just having your hand here sends a signal to bring that blood back to the forebrain so that it's overriding a stress response. And then we're going to stimulate your chakras. So you're going to take your hand, you're going to put on your pubic bone, go to your belly button, go straight down to the bone at the base of your torso, and you're going to tap that pubic bone, your first chakra, as you think to yourself, I want to give myself emotional security and to make it a priority in my life now. I give up the notion that other people and events control my choices and my life. I can make choices as an adult which help me stay safe and free. Keep tapping that chakra. I can acknowledge when I'm not feeling safe. Think about what I need to help me feel more comfortable, secure, and protected, and give that to myself. I can take actions that help me feel safe, protected, acknowledged, and free. Now pause here, take a deep breath into that chakra. Exhale the air out, shake both hands out, and then you're going to take your other hand on your forehead. You're going to take the other hand, you're going to go right below your belly button to your womb chakra. Go ahead and tap that chakra. And as you tap that chakra, you're going to think to yourself, I am willing to let go of the notion that other people's needs are more important than my own. I am willing to see that when I give myself what I need, I give myself the energy to be my best self. And when I'm my best self, I'm in a better situation to be there for myself and others in the best capacity possible. I am willing to let go of the notion that other people's needs are more important than my own. If I don't take care of my own needs, I'll burn out, and then I won't be any good for anyone. So I am willing to honor my own needs first, give myself what I need to be my best so that I can be there for myself, my family, and the world. Pause here, take a deep breath in, shake those hands out, and then you're going to put your other hand on your forehead. We're just going to keep switching. Place the chakra tapping hand above your belly button, and you're going to tap here as you think to yourself, I am willing to be more aware of when I feel like I should do something versus when I want to do something. I'm also willing to recognize when I feel I'm feeling guilted into doing something versus when I want to do something. And I am committed to honoring what I want versus doing things I should do to appease others. When I do things I think I should do and I really don't want to do them, ultimately, I'm not only sabotaging myself, but I'm sabotaging my relationships as well. When I do things like this over and over again, I start to resent my relationships. And ultimately, that resentment will lead to distance and probably will destroy the relationship over time. So I'm willing to recognize what I want and ask for it with love and grace. So I not only honor myself, but I honor my relationships as well. Pause here, breathe into this chakra, and exhale the air out. And now you're going to shake your hands out and switch. Put the other hand on your forehead. You're going to now tap your heart chakra as you think to yourself, I am willing to let go of the notion that I don't have enough of what I need in life, or I don't have enough inside to feel worthy of things. As I pay attention to what I need and give myself what I need to feel safe, acknowledged, and secure, I can have more than enough to give. I can have more than enough energy and love to give myself and others in my life that I care about and I want to share my heart with. I am willing to acknowledge what I need, acknowledge my heart's desires, and take actions which honor my heart and satisfy my needs. Pause here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, shake those hands out. You're going to put your other hand on your forehead. Tap that throat chakra. And as you tap your throat chakra, you're going to think to yourself, I let go of the notion that I have to remain unheard in my life. As I know what I want, I can ask for it with love and grace and be heard. As I acknowledge my own needs and my own desires, I can ask for what I need with love and grace, and I can be heard. When I speak up with love and grace, I can be heard, and I can get my needs met. Pause here, breathe into this. Shake your hands out, switch, and now you're going to just tap your third eye. As you tap your third eye, you're just going to think to yourself, I can see myself living from a place of satisfaction. I can see myself feeling acknowledged, protected, and secure. When I give myself what I want and what I need, I can feel acknowledged, protected, and secure. Take a deep breath in. And last but not least, just tap your crown chakra like so, and just think to yourself, emotional security is a God-given right. Emotional security is something that is healthy. Emotional security is something I deserve. I can give myself emotional security by acknowledging what I need to feel safe, acknowledged, protected, and free. I commit to giving myself emotional security, honoring my heart, and acknowledging myself and the fact that I matter to me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and now just place your hands on your heart and just say to your heart and yourself, thank you for putting me first. Thank you for making me matter in your life. Thank you for giving me emotional security and acknowledging my needs, my safety, and my value. You deserve this. So please, I invite you throughout your day, just turn up your awareness and see, am I doing something I want to be doing? And if you're doing a lot of things to appease other people's anger, anxiety, frustration, you're actually sabotaging your own emotional security. So turn up your awareness on this, tap into your heart, and then take action. Ask for what you want, ask for what you need with love and grace, and give yourself what you deserve. Acknowledgement, protection, and security. So much love, guys.